Hello everybody, welcome back. Alright, so the goal for today is to enter Far Harbor. But before we do that, thank you everyone who told me about putting ballistic weave on Valentine's outfit. That's super helpful.
Hey.
Let's see. The only issue is, how do I get his clothing off of him? I guess I need to equip him with something he'd wear. Which I don't know what that is.
My back hurts, my feet hurt.
Okay, just wait. Let me see. I'm just gonna like take a bunch of stuff. I wonder if he'd wear that. I don't know. We'll just like put a bunch. Oh, maybe he'll wear that. A lab coat. Ooh, would he wear a Minuteman outfit? Okay, let's see if he'll wear some of this stuff really quick. Hey, get back here.
Hey.
See what I can do.
No, I said
Take a
trade.
look.
Okay. Let me just go to my apparel. Okay, so we'll just give him all of this. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I can put ballistic. I can't take his outfit off of him, so I guess he doesn't get ballistic weave. That sucks for him, I guess. I think I need to find like a different...
You know what I call a good day?
Where's my silver shroud outfit? Move out of the way. This way. I wonder if he'd wear silver shroud transfer. Do I have silver shroud here? Silver shroud hat, armor. Okay, maybe he'll wear silver shroud.
But it's something. Don't much
Ooh,
care.
could I put ballistic weave on silver
nothing but
shroud?
trouble.
Just wait. Craft. No, I can't. Okay, and then I also can't edit the worn fedora.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Where the fuck is Valentine? Why does he keep walking away from me?
Out here, you gotta
Ah.
take things one day at a time.
The fuck did he go?
Walk 100 miles if I knew
If
there
you
was a pile
work,
of caps
you
waiting
eat.
for me at the end.
It's as simple
Move
as
out of
that.
the way, motherfucker. I'm so mean, I'm sorry.
What?
Hey.
Okay. Silver shroud. Can he wear that? No, he can't wear this either. Okay.
One.
Okay, so that, I don't know, I need to find something, so that's unfortunate for now. We'll just store that, store that, store that, store that, store that, store that, store that. Transfer. Maybe I'll wear the silver shroud hat. Oops. Just give me a second. We just want to store that. Okay.
You hear about that farm?
Apparel.
Run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Nice day today. Perfect.
Okay, not those glasses. There we are. We'll wear this hat. That's a nice looking hat. Okay. Let's just transfer these black rimmed glasses. Okay, I think... Do you know what? We're good to go. Okay. Let's just save the game. Okay.
Got a dangerous look about
That's done.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Okay, so... Oh, goodbye. I love you so much. Okay. Okay, so I think we want to get to the slog first. That'll be like our first safety save area. And then you guys are saying there's not really like... Maybe the closest save point would be like up here. Which... We'll see. But yeah, let's try and get to the slog first. Maybe we can find something a bit closer. Oh yeah, I should, do I not have the quest selected? Right there, okay. Alright, let's go. Is he coming? Coming, Valentine? He's carrying all my shit. Where is he?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
All right. And then thank you. You guys also confirmed that there is going to be firefight as soon as I get into Far Harbor. But as long as I don't, like, go on the other side of the fence or gate or something, then I should be okay. I'm hoping the loading screen into Far Harbor will act as a save point. Because it kind of did that for Nuka World when I died in the gauntlet. So maybe I don't even need to find somewhere to sleep. That is kind of risky, though. I guess we'll see when we get there. Take that. We're not going to gather anything. Let's just have a stim pack. I have so many of those, so it's okay. And we'll have some water. Okay, let's continue on to the slog. Okay, I might have frames dropping. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I think I fixed the frame rate drop. Sorry about that.
Here somewhere.
Nice.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Fuck! 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 Don't you fucking dare! Ah! Fuck me! Oh. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Do not. Do not. I'm so freaking close. Okay, I kind of went crazy with like taking a bunch of stim packs at once. Oh, there goes all my water. No, fucking run. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, we made it. That was so stressful. It's okay, Valentine's carrying like most of my water. Oh. We're just gonna continue on. And we'll try and scout out a bed or something. Okay, we're getting quite close. The slug might be in, like, it'll be a pain in the ass, but it's not like a bad. Maybe I'm like... Okay, what's like this area here? Okay, let's just like scope out what this is. Coming. She's coming.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
She's over there, hey.
Look who's back.
Why? Jeez. So dangerous.
Whites of their eye stalks. Is that it? So long! Here you go!
Oh boy.
Your funeral. Neat house.
Oh, amazing. Can I place down the frickin'... I don't have any cloth? Fuck.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
I literally just need like something with cloth in it so I can build a sleeping bag. There has to be like something. Oh, an umbrella. Nope, okay, we'll just leave that. Seriously, there's nothing with cloth? Well, I'm assuming it's safe down here because I've cleared the area. Well, solve the cloth problem.
Anything useful?
Yes, I think we got cloth. Oh, Long Johns will for sure have cloth. Okay, I think we're good. Can't believe there are raiders this close to Coastal Cottage. Okay, let's drop. Let's see. Drop, 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 drop. Okay. Oh, amazing. Actually. Okay, let's see. Furniture, bed. I literally just need the sleeping bag. What? How much cloth do I need? I need one more cloth? Oh wait, I can build a nice bed. Never mind. Okay, move Valentine. Okay. Sleep for an hour. Okay, we have a safety save spot. We're good to go now. I wonder if I can build a water fountain here. Also. Actually, where would the water fountain be? I don't remember. I think it's in miscellaneous. I'm missing steel. Am I hungry? Properly fed. We'll be fine. Okay. Okay, well, we have a safety save spot. Now we can go to the Nakano residence, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too far. Let me actually just take a look on the map here. Whereabouts are we? Okay, we're here. Okay. Yo, up there looks sketchy. I kind of want to stay clear of that a little bit. But I don't really want to be on the beach too much either. Maybe we can, like... Actually, maybe I'll take my chances with this. It's gonna be, like, Mirelurks over there, probably. Okay, we're at the edge of the map. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Coastal Cottage is like so far away. I wonder if there's like a sleeping bag over here at all. Okay, no, this fence is like the edge of the map. Well, we found the Nakano residence.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
It's okay, he's a
You
synth.
have to get to work right away, Detective.
Your story with Nick.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Yep, that's me. Lowly partner. I don't even get real business cards.
Right. Getting back to my daughter. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Mr. Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late.
Yeah,
into
okay,
the
we
night.
know.
I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
Project log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
Oh shit, I cut it off, sorry.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holiday player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head into the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward. Project log, lamp. Yep.
Looks like this is
Lamp.
Kasumi's room.
Filament plus
See if
power.
she left any clues
Light.
about where she went.
I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
They probably do. She has a good taste in posters.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
Interesting. Is there a sleeping bag in here? Probably not.
Let's keep...
My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture is where the key is. Love, Granddad.
looking. Need to figure out what Kasumi's story was. Why she left.
Okay, I probably have to get into the safe. I found a hidden key within the frame.
Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're
Sorry.
trying to build a place for their kind. Where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So, the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do... We're gonna do a safety save. Just in case I die and the loading screen doesn't save the game and we're like brought back here. We're just gonna do a really quick safety save. I wonder if over here there's a sleeping bag. Plus, since we're heading into a battle, it'll be nice to go in, like, all refreshed. I really hope I don't run into, like, a Mirelurk. Oh, fuck me.
You playing hide and seek?
Fuck is Coastal Cottage? Okay, we're getting there.
Excuse me.
A dartboard. That's what I need. But where would I hang it? Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Mac's Bar. We are currently open for business. Please excuse the mess.
Why start a bar out here?
Ever since I was little, I wanted to own a bar. A place where people could come and relax and tell me their troubles. Problem is, real estate is real hard to come by in most of the major settlements. So I figured, why not start out here, huh? Anyway, what'll it be?
What do you have for sale?
A wide and varied supply of spirits and sodas. And maybe a snack or two, if you're feeling peckish.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Pick your poison.
Is that my Coastal Cottage? Okay, we made it. We made it. Okay, so first let's just sleep for like until morning. We'll just sleep for 8 hours. That should give us a good night's rest. Perfect. Alright, so I'm apparently hungry and thirsty. So let's... We got that. Properly fed. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from up there. Ooh, look at the glowing one over there.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
These people have a really nice house. This is like a palace compared to other people's homes we've seen.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Synths are still people. Are you sure? I mean, if the daughter never left home until this point and they can guarantee. But then her dream was kind of synth-like.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
A magic boat ride?
It's so cringy.
The seas aren't exactly safe. I am confident that boat
so
can get
bad.
you there unharmed. At least I hope. I know you haven't asked for payment, and we can't offer much, but here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know my partner here can be a little glib, but we won't rest until we get to the bottom of this. You two have my word.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
I wish they'd make the sarcasm more like serious as opposed to just not serious. Okay, let's go. Oh, is Nick not on the boat? Yeah. I'm at level 62. Oh my gosh. She's like, oh, I've been here with Nate once.
Ease up, Alan. Got visitors.
Mainlanders ain't nothing but trouble.
Put the damn gun down. Hey, are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I didn't come all this way to be interrogated by the likes of you.
What?
I knew I should have wasted her.
Listen, stranger, if my tone is short, it's because of dealing with knuckleheads like Alan Lee. This is no interrogation, more like a welcome party. People don't come to Far Harbor unless they have a powerful good reason. It might be I can help.
Synth refuge.
I need information about a synth refuge on this island.
Ah, another Commonwealth traveler looking for Acadia, then.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me!
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
The hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here.
Mariner? There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh, God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
Who's there?
Someone's coming.
Get up! Get up!
Not gonna die today.
We won't be bothering anybody now.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Anglers!
Rally! Defend the hole!
Didn't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
We'll dig in and hold this position.
Lost my home when the fog rolled in.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Nice.
Everywhere I go, nobody's got it easy.
No argument here. I think...
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Sounds like you should deal with the Children of Adam. Permanently.
I'm not sure that's going to make our job here easier.
The mainlander sees the sense in all this.
I will do everything
Yeah,
in my
fuck the
power.
Children of Adam. Fuck them.
So go, Alan. Sorry for all that. You're headed for Acadia, right? Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But, people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Charged a walking cane. 10% chance to deal 100 electrical damage on a successive block.
Not doing that much good at this point.
Heads up.
Do something.
I want to see if I can cook the gulper innards.
Something for you?
Okay, first, I would like to find a place to save the game. The last plank is there. We can definitely try and help some people out.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, 'cause this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
You think the island is alive? You're completely crazy.
Oh, you think that now, but by the time you've heard my tale, you might not be so sure.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong.
I'm just trying to find my son, and this is
With
the lead I have.
stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Cut the bullshit, and just tell me what you need.
Huh. Sounds like someone forgot to pack a sense of adventure when they got on the boat to Far Harbor. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Go deal with them yourself.
Haven't you been listening to anything I've said? I'm a Dalton. The island knows me. It's just waiting for me to set foot outside that gate. But you're new here. It'll never see you coming.
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine.
I don't want to do this
Just
quest.
tell me when it's done.
Hey,
No.
let me ask you something.
Something wrong?
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why? I have to cope. I'm alright. It's been horrible. It's been horrible.
I don't know, Nick. My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me. You tell me.
Well, I'd expect you to feel lost, scared, and mad as hell. I sure did. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on
Oh, that's what Piper wrote about in her article.
Security finally put enough holes in him to drop him. They say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of
Because you're
about
not hiding who
15.
you are. They know you're a
Pride and
synth.
joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
That's why they like you. It's because they know you're a synth. It's not a mystery.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me? Hello.
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Thank you, Nick. I understand the message you're trying to say. Okay, we need to find me a bed. Ooh, can I cook? Let's see, what can I...
You might miss.
Sorry, I like have a lot of this frickin'... Can it be a soup? Gulper slurry. Ooh, I can be invisible for 10 seconds. That could like come in handy.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Police sell guns over by the
Heads
tourist
up.
shop.
Looking for something?
I'm just gonna make him carry all of the gulper innards for now. Okay, let's go in here. Okay.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some
Fuck
Mitch.
yeah, Mitch.
If you don't like the
Mitch!
service, there's the door.
Excuse me.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
Thank you. Something stronger?
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this, top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
I'd like to rent a
I'd
room.
like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Okay.
Mitch?
Looking a mite too sober by my estimation. I can fix that.
The fog.
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can't you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes. It's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
No thanks.
You do know what the bar's for, right?
She's like, no thanks. Game is saved. All right. Oh, there's a kitty.
You want a
Where's
bite?
the kitty?
Either Mitch or I can take your order.
I love you so
Burns
much.
the belly, but gets the job done. Get it now.
There we go.
I've unlocked a POI map markers across the island. Nice.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Point of interest.
There was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull and now you think you're ready to walk in the fog, do you? Things you'll see inland make that look like a Sunday stroll.
Bitch, I own Nuka World. I'm a high-ranking member of the Brotherhood of Steel who talks to the commander, like, one-on-one. And I manage multiple settlements throughout the Commonwealth. I don't know. Okay, Far Harbor owes me.
I helped the harbor out. I figure all of you owe me something, at least.
Well, I suppose there's a bit of truth there. I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
We're the only bar in town.
You coming, Nick?
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike.
Mariner
You
says
might want to take
the
this
island's
for the
alive,
road.
and it's got it in
Tastes
for us.
foul as sin, but it'll help.
Mirelurk
We
jerky.
need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail is where we're going. The fog ain't like nothing we've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live. There's someone or something else here. Look sharp!
Welcome to your last
A bit of exercise, that. You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you.
Okay.
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
There is one side quest I want to do here, and that's the vault with like the robot people. I really enjoyed that, so we definitely have to do that.
Hey, what was that? You're dead!
Fuck.
Well then, what's next?
So dramatic for no reason.
Into the breach we go! Still got it.
That was
Here's the
my
mountain
kill.
Trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Noted.
Aim straight and true.
Yeah, I thought I saw something.
Log, take them all. You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
Maybe I want rad resistance. There we are.
Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
This thing's gonna one-shot me, isn't it?
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. started taking things for granted, folk got short memories. All this has happened before. What was that?
Found you! Now you got problems. Thought this would be easy, did you?
See what's left.
Don't need it.
Got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. That'll teach him.
Not doing too bad. This is definitely easier than Nuka World. Oh, Nuka World was so hard. I really love the vibes of Far Harbor.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Go ahead and shoot her then.
She ain't worth wasting ammo on. Too bad I left my hunting knife at home.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air is clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
Nice, okay.
Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
I've earned his respect.
Once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
He's like, he approved of me. He's like, she's good. I wouldn't mind traveling with her. I like it. All right, Valentine, are you ready?
Look alive.
I can't. Command.
Look alive.
Talk.
Something up?
Thoughts.
Your thoughts?
Who do you think actually won the war?
Ooh.
Nobody, I guess.
How are we doing, Nick?
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same.
Your thoughts?
You good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Oh, nothing.
Got it.
I'm gonna take off my glasses going inside.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony?
I see. I'm afraid some of those things are not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth? We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror. Nick? It can't be you. Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life. Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm
So
afraid
bad.
the
I'm so curious about the sarcastic answers, but they're so bad.
Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment. Keep talking. One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together. If I were your brother, I'd remember. That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have. Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
You really don't remember?
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Is he your brother?
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why? Okay, so there's why. She's human, she's a synth, it doesn't matter. I kind of want to answer she's a synth.
She's a synth. That's why she left home.
Kasumi had honest questions about herself. She came here for answers. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I mean, I guess the first memory would be... How do I want to answer this? Is it like the start of the game? What, the day the bombs fell? I was with my family.
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean. And... well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings... that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all
Yep.
toll.
That's probably what it is.
But
Being
I can promise
cryogenically
you
frozen.
that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
I'm not a synth.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. I won't pry any further. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you go?
Do I want to tell him that I'm in the Brotherhood?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I'm in the Brotherhood.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace, on our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
I guess we'll see.
It's all I can ask.
I didn't want to go like
Give
super
Acadia
hardcore.
a chance. Perhaps one day, all of humanity will come to accept us. Even the Brotherhood. Now, was there anything else?
Yes. Do you know how to get into the Institute? That, I feel like, is my character's primary objective. So she wanted to follow the lead on Kasumi because she assumed Kasumi was taken by the Institute. It turns out that Kasumi's potentially a synth. We don't know for sure. It's not confirmed. She could have been replaced by a synth. And now we meet DiMA here, who is a synth, who has memory of escaping the Institute. So now we have to be like careful about how we handle this, because we want information from him about the Institute. This is like a big lead. So we're trying to be tactful, but it's hard because my character is very hot-headed. And I feel like she's also sarcastic in the most cringy way because she's just so done with everything. Acadia.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there
Fuck it, maybe I'll
anything
kill
else?
DiMA. Nothing else.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
DiMA?
Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
No.
I should get going.
Of course.
There's something you need?
Nick.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what DiMA was talking about. It's a
I was
bit
having
of
a
a
hard
shock.
enough time keeping up with repairs
Who do you
before
think
all
he
this
is,
nonsense
really?
with the atom lunatics.
Family?
There's nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned
Sorry.
about you.
Waiting for these people to stop
you can't
talking.
Solve all the world's problems.
I don't trust him,
Certainly
Nick.
not all at once.
You shouldn't either.
It's not really about trust. It's about the facts. I can't deny that he's a synth.
Yeah, nobody can
Prototype,
deny that.
Like me.
Yeah,
Always
it's clear.
thought I was the only one. Just another Institute project that ran its course and they trashed. Never considered that someone helped me out. Wanted me to have a shot at the outside. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and DiMA? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
This makes sense, because if we can figure out what happened between Valentine and DiMA, maybe we can like find a clue on how to get into the Institute. But yeah, I feel like my character would prioritize this. This makes sense. Because you have Nick with no memory and DiMA who has memory but is like, we don't trust him.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
Yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Kasumi first. And find a place to sleep. Maybe...
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
I'll probably be leaving soon.
That's for the best. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends.
That sounds like somebody who
New
wants
girl, right?
friends.
Must be.
Hell yeah.
10% less damage from radioactive based attacks. Thank you.
Battles
Because
are
I
won
don't
with
recognize you.
fists.
Look,
Wars with
I'm
wits.
not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so one.
It's done. Gotta lock in that save. Oh no, she's gone. There's Kasumi.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah, exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway?
They would have
I've
killed
been
you,
lying to
maybe.
you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Proof?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes.
Okay, now my character would not say this. I regret choosing this.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that DiMA's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models DiMA has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if DiMA is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If DiMA is putting on an act, we need to know.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you want. Now, I've tried doing some digging on my own, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing DiMA, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and DiMA are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
This is important, though. We need to know.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Okay, who the fuck's Cog? Okay, let's just save again. Oh yeah, my character has like issues. Okay.
Locked tight.
Current projects. Fog condensers. Internal motors reworked to correct problems with units becoming off balance. DiMA's proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced to 7.2%. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. DiMA's precise words are noted and ignored. DiMA upgrades. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive seating motors recalibrated. No additional instances of DiMA becoming entangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplings added. Personal note, I am concerned that we are approaching the limits of what DiMA's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this, and he risks overworking himself. Past projects. So let's see. Acadia shelved projects. Reconstruction surgery 12. Subject redacted, brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm. Repaired. Full function restored. Surgery 9. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired. All functionality restored. Surgery 6. Subject S2 brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject is satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt.
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word. Always had
Really?
a way with me.
Hey.
What's the plan?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Sure thing.
Really? He can unlock master terminals?
Yikes. This is some high-grade encryption. Sure that was gonna do it. Nope. Sorry. Can't bust it.
Can he pick locks, maybe?
Hey.
Go ahead.
Go check that out.
That's not something I do.
Okay. Well, she said somebody named Cog has like a key or something. All right, let's just take a look at the quest here because I have like a lot of little arrows going on.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
It's a tough world for everyone, not just synths.
I'm not saying it isn't. Just, most folks don't want to kill you simply because you exist. I'll see you around, okay?
We're trying to be like somewhat
Acadia
neutral.
may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
There's no room for hope left in this world.
Don't say that. Hope is all some of us have. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Well, I hope it's worth it.
You and me both. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
I mean, I'm gonna rain down the Brotherhood of Steel on this place. Are you Cog?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Not really any of your business, is it?
Sure. None of my business. Seems odd is all. This Kasumi girl shows up, convinced she's a synth, then not long after, here you are looking around. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
You must be the life of the party around here.
Hey, if we had parties, I damn well would be. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Hey, Kasumi said she needed the key to the storage room downstairs. Can I borrow it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could, but I lost it. Should never have agreed to help Faraday move all that equipment in the observatory. Like there could be anything I'm carrying that's going to damage DiMA's computers. I was shoving things around in that upper floor that circles the wall of the telescope room, if that helps.
You want to buy something or what?
I'll take a look, sure.
All right. Yeah. Take a look.
No, I only have 73 bullets left? Oh my god. Where do I go?
Faraday is probably the smartest person here. I don't think hacking his terminal is going to be easy.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, DiMA. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe
Damn
you
it, we
never
have to
told
go
me
there?
about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a
God damn it.
private moment, Chase.
I'm gonna die
But yes,
from an infection.
We've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
DiMa's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
Agreed.
Yes, go ahead.
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
That's all for now.
Sure, sure.
Oh my god. Okay, what do I have to do? Optional talk to DiMA. Obtain Faraday's program. That's what we want to do. We want to obtain Faraday's program. We need to know what's in his memory banks. He's clearly hiding it, and it clearly contains something important.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
You okay there?
Turns out DiMA's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't DiMA planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and DiMA wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, DiMA was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating DiMA's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of DiMA staring at a wall, well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
Oh, God. Wait, so I have to gain... Wait, is this starting the blue block puzzle? I thought I had to go into the submarine. Just wait. Let's just take a look at the map here. Okay, yeah, I do have to go to the submarine. Oh, that's gonna really suck. Let's see, the Cliff's Edge Hotel. I think that's where the vault is, so we definitely have to make sure we do that. Okay. Let me just find somewhere to sleep. Too bad there's not like an actual bed. Okay. I think we can sleep for 5 hours on a mattress, though. Hopefully that's good enough.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
You have to worry about the Brotherhood of Steel. Let's see. properly fed. Apparently we're still a little bit tired. Can we sleep for more? We're still tired? Okay. Anyways, game is saved. Alright guys, so we're gonna end the game here for today. So yeah, I think obviously next video we'll go into the nucleus and we'll try and get DiMA's memories. And then I think it'll be the blue block puzzle, which will be interesting. So we'll do that. And yeah.
From the Institute that we don't have
Let
to
me
worry,
know if you'd
right?
like to see me explore the island. I feel like right now for the character story it doesn't make too much sense, but I think we definitely will do a little bit of exploring. Like I said, I wanted to go to the vault because that was interesting. And if there's any other interesting places you'd like me to see, we can do that too eventually. But yeah, I'm not going to go like hardcore, like unlock every location, explore here, because I think I did that pretty thoroughly in my first playthrough. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!